Hello everybody in the Adapt Inspire world. This is John Sanei again from Cape Town, and another spectacular day. I'm so amped and excited to be doing another video all about inspiration and self-motivation, and we've had such fantastic remarks and shares, so thank you so much for that. I want to talk today about slavery. And we all think about slavery as this idea of being in shackles and having a boss and being told what to do and working long hours and not having any say of our own. Well, it's not that slavery that I want to talk about. The slavery that I want to talk about is our internal dialogues that make us slaves. Let me explain. There's two types of slaveries that I think of. Firstly is the slavery around feeling entitled to what we should deserve, what we should be getting. Why are the people around the world seeing how amazing I am? Why are people giving that person the benefit of the doubt and not me? This level of entitlement is really slavery. Because the minute we start feeling sorry for ourselves, the minute we start saying, well, why not me? Why don't they see my magnificence? That's entitlement. That means that I'm not working hard to get anything, I'm demanding to get something. So that's the worst way for us to be approaching or even looking at us getting energized about anything, this level of entitlement. The other form of slavery for me is allowing other people to affect our moods. You see, when I'm in the traffic or when somebody says something to me that I don't like, and I allow these outside perceptions and projections catch me and upset me, I become a slave to the emotional state that I am now. I then blame the traffic for my upset mood. I blame the neighbor for saying what they said. I blame the news for what's happening out there, or whatever the case may be. And the minute that happens, the minute I allow that, then I've become a slave. I've become a slave to the outside projections, perceptions, and energy. So these two things I see whenever I'm dealing with my clients, friends, or anybody that I'm dealing with, is that when we become slaves, we're not able to be self-inspired and self-motivated. When we are able to become very clear that the outside perceptions and projections of people are their things to deal with and nothing to do with us, when we start realizing that we are not entitled to anything, we have to be working our butts off, whether it's for fitness, whether it's for business, whether it's in relationships. There's nothing that we are entitled to. It is the biggest fallacy that we are entitled to anything. I, myself, spent many years feeling entitled to having X, Y, and Z. I remember complaining to people around me that, why doesn't anybody see how amazing I am? Why doesn't anybody see that I've got so much potential? Why? And then becoming petulant about the process. And through the process of becoming petulant, becoming entitled. And becoming entitled, meaning becoming powerless. And nobody wants to really work with anybody entitled, even though it might feel familiar and warm within ourselves. So my suggestion is this, is spend the next week understanding whether you're a slave or a creator, whether you're a victim or a victor, whether you're here as an architect of your reality or just be succumbing to whatever comes to you. We can choose whether we allow these outside perceptions or our internal dialogue to either energize us or de-energize us. So next time you're going for a workout, next time you look at yourself in the mirror, next time somebody says something to you, next time you're stuck in traffic, next time your boss or colleague or spouse says something to you, you decide, am I becoming a slave to that perception? Or am I becoming somebody that realizes that what they're saying, what the outside perspectives are all about what's going on the outside, has got nothing to do with the way I perceive it and digest it and cultivate the internal emotional state that I'm wanting to have. For me, this emotional state that we have is by far the most important thing that we could be cultivating. My personal emotional state is so acutely focused on staying constantly inspired and excited that if I fall off the wagon just for a little bit, I become very clear about it. And I'm like, whoa, hang on a second. I need to be very clear about the emotional state that I have. Am I allowing other people, other activities, outside world to be impacting my emotional heart? And if I am, I cannot then become a creator of my reality. And by no means am I perfect at this, let me tell you. It's a constant process. But this is the point of this video, is make it a constant process for you to start realizing whether you're a slave or a creator, whether you're self-inspired or allowing other outside activities to impact the way you're inspiring yourself. I look forward to the next video, which will most probably be from San Francisco, as I'll be traveling there. Goodbye from a fantastically gorgeous Cape Town. Ciao.